All right, everybody, good afternoon or good morning to you, depending on what time zone you're in. But I want to do this video. As you can see, this is one of the trades we took last night. I took several positions on it. It created what's called a head and shoulders pattern. Here's the shoulder, shoulder, and the head. All right, so we got that. But this is not the point of this video. This video is about how to avoid blowing your trading account. We're going to talk about this because I can't, the Swiss trade provided us with much learning opportunities, and so I want to teach for some of the newbies who are trading. And you may have some winning trades, and you have multiple winning trades back to back to back, and so you just feel real lucky, right? And so instead of using money management, which means never try to overtrade on any particular pair, because you don't know if news may come out or the market makers might start doing their thing and manipulating and causing stop hunts. As you can see, this big old candle right here was a news event. So even if it was supposed to be going up like it was supposed to do, you see that triple arrow, 1, 2, 3, it goes up, but then news event comes and bam, and so if you were just entering this now, and of course this is not us because we enter on the triple arrows, but let's just say that this was the triple arrow right here, and or down here, right? Let's just say this was a triple arrow down here for an example, big arrow, little arrow, and the one going up. And then the news event came out. You entered the trade right here, but you put everything you had into that trade. Then what happens is when that news event hits, it's going to spike, wipe you completely out, blow your account, and then resume its pattern. So this is the reason why you want to make sure that when you're trading, you do not over leverage your account. You don't want to put everything, all eggs into one basket, no matter how perfect the setup is. And let me give you an example of this, because this one didn't work out in our favor last night. It was the triple arrow system, but of course it pushed higher. So it was actually, I think right here, the triple arrows was right about here. And we had the 1, 2, 3, but as you can see, bam, this thing went all the way back up some more. I don't know why out of the blue it just did. So it is what it is. We don't worry about that. It's just one trade. And also on this one here, we had the triple arrow going up. It was a perfect setup, very beautiful setup on the triple arrow. But as you can see, again, then this is again. So this is what I was mentioning to you guys, that sometimes when you do lose a trade on the triple arrow, it's not because something was wrong with the arrows. It just sometimes, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, it comes down, then boom, it goes back up, retrace, and then continue where it needs to go if you want to hold it for a swing. You can always do it on just hold it for the first move, which is called an impulse move. Impulse means it just quickly pushes down, then it gathers itself and then recalibrates, and that's why it went sideways, and then it slowly migrated into its pattern. But that's not the point. The point is, as you can see, this arrow repaints, but these don't. They don't move. So that's why I only take the triple arrows when all three are together. But this is a fine example. This is another trade because this is also the Swiss. So both of these were Swiss trades. So that's another lesson. Just make sure never over leverage on any one set of pairs that has the same common pair in it, because if a news event comes out and you've over leveraged your account, trying to hit a home run, you're going to blow your account, because again, if news comes out or something like that, there's no trading service on the planet that's going to be able to help you with that. Hey, it is what it is. This is trading. You're trading currency, which means you're trading an entire country's financial structure. Okay, so it is what it is. It's just a game. So anyway, but the point is, it's like I said, you don't want to over leverage, because when that happens, like this right here, we was in the trade right here, news or whatever came out, and it went down, and let's measure those number of pips, because we was in it right about here. It went down, what, 20, just say 23 pips. And now, as I told you guys on yesterday's video, sure enough, it springs right back into action. So this is why I said even if I lose on a particular pair, I just monitor it, because I know either the market makers manipulated it or news came out, but the structure of what was going on that created the triple arrows in the first place is still sound. So what happens is it may take it down one more notch and then reset itself or recalibrate and shoot back up. And sure enough, let's take a look. If you would have got into this trade like we did yesterday, and I'm sorry I went to sleep and didn't see this, but either way it goes, if we would have got in right here, let's just say we got in right here, right? It shot down, took out the buyers, Okay, because sometimes the market makers will do that. They'll push the market down because they know where everybody knows where the trend is starting to reset. So they'll go back and take out all that money and then come back up, or either it's a news event that comes down and then it recalibrates and come right back. So technically we would have been right back at square one if we wouldn't have got taken out on this trade. But again, this is the triple arrows. Let's see if it was triple arrows on the 15. It probably is. And sure enough, there we are. See, triple arrows on the 15 saying, okay, yeah, they took us out, but hey, it's going back. It's starting back fresh. Matter of fact, let's take a trade on this one. Let me see which account I'm in. Yeah, let's take a trade on this one. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and take it. Because again, it's a triple arrow. It's just resetting itself. Let's do 10 on this one. Okay, 10. All right, and we'll buy. Okay, do it again. I want 3 of these for 30 cents. And the reason why I'm buying 3 of these is because what happens is as it's moving up in profit, I can close out one at a time to lock in gains, or you can do the trailing stop. So, it only gave me 2. Let me see. Let's do a nickel on this one. All right, there we go. So we got 3 positions on this one. I'll let this ride. But again, this was a fine example. Some of you guys, you know, no system is oh, I got 4 positions. Ooh, that's okay. Either way it goes, it's cool. I got triple arrow, so I'm good. But I want to show you guys exactly how this stuff works. This is the nature of the market. So again, right where this white line is, and we can actually change the color. Look, I'm already in profit. As you can see, it's turned green. Look at there. Look at there. Told you. See? You don't worry. No worry. Be happy. All right, so let me do this. All right, and let's change this to a loud color. Let's make it this aqua blue, real loud. All right, and you can see that. And one more thing, let's make it a little more thicker so you can see it. But again, you don't panic. You don't worry. Be happy. All right, so here's this blue line. We entered last night around 5 o'clock. And then right here, it took a dip for 22 pips because of either the news or news event that we was unaware of, or typically a market maker just trying to wipe out as many people to gather all those contracts and get that money before it resumes. So again, you don't worry, you know, because again, look, it went down and it came right back to the entry point, and now it's going up. Okay, and it recalibrated like we were talking about on the triple arrows on the 15, and now it's going back where it's supposed to go. See, no worries. Get back in the trade. All right. Just want to share that with you. This is what I call learning lumps. Okay. Learning lumps is, hey, you learn from the experience. And so you'll know next time what's going on. But for those who are experienced, you already know what was going on in the first place. So you didn't panic. You didn't panic. You just, hey, all right, cool. And then you go back in. All right. Bye. All right, here's an update on this one. As you guys can see, it has crossed the blue line where our entry was on yesterday, and so therefore we're good to go. All right, so I'm closing this one out. Just wanted to use this as an example. So rock on this week.